Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Before we start, take a moment just for yourself. Whatever you're carrying today, stress, worries, small or big problems, let them rest for a while. You deserve a little calm, a little escape, even if it's only for the length of this story. So, get comfortable, breathe, and let's begin. Emma moved into her new house on a quiet Sunday morning. The neighborhood looked peaceful. Small homes, clean gardens, soft colors, slow life. Children played outside. Dogs slept in the sun. Her house was small but warm. A blue door, a big window, a little port. She felt safe. She felt lucky. But when she carried her last box inside, she noticed something strange. Across the street, a man stood behind his window. Tall, thin, still. He didn't wave. He didn't smile. He didn't move. He just watched her. Emma looked away quickly. Maybe he was curious. Maybe he was ill. But something about him felt wrong. During the first week, Emma explored the area. She met friendly neighbors, people who liked simple talk about the weather, gardens, and pets. But nobody mentioned the man across the street. His house was different. The paint was old, the curtains were heavy and dark. The garden was full of truss box and broken things. And he had strange habits. He stood at his window at night, always late, always in the dark. Emma saw him many times. Sometimes he stood behind the curtains. Sometimes he stood in full view, always watching. One night, Emma woke up thirsty. She walked to her kitchen and passed her big window. She froze. Across the street, the man was standing at his window. But this time, he wasn't looking at the street. He was looking directly into her house, into her window, into her kitchen, into her eyes. Emma stepped back quickly. She turned off the light. She waited. He didn't move. He stayed there for 10 long minutes. Then he slowly closed his curtain. Emma didn't sleep again that night. 2 days later, Emma went to the supermarket. She walked through the aisles, trying to relax. But then she saw him, the man. He stood at the end of the aisles, holding a basket. He wasn't shopping. He wasn't moving. He was just standing there, looking at her. Emma's stomach tightened. She turned away and walked fast to another aisle. But when she looked up again, he was there too. Same distance, same stillness. He didn't speak. He didn't smile. He just watched. Emma left the store without buying anything. Emma worked at a small office downtown. Her job was simple, quiet and safe. But one afternoon, she looked out of the office window. Her blood turned cold. Across the street, standing near a bus stop, was the man. He wasn't waiting for the bus. He wasn't talking to anyone. He was looking up at her window. Emma stepped back from the glass. How does he know where I work? Why is he here? What does he want? Her fear grew stronger every day. One evening, Emma found a small paper under her door. One sentence. You look tired at work today. Emma felt sick. Another note came the next day. You buy apples but never eat them. Another. You sleep with your windows open. Nothing supernatural. Nothing impossible. Just things someone could see if they followed here. Emma locked all her windows. She closed all her curtains. She stopped going out at night. But the notes kept coming. One cold night, Emma sat near the window, lights off, watching his house. At 2 a.m., something strange happened. The man stepped out of his front door. He looked around the street. Then he walked away. He didn't take a car. He didn't take a bag. He just walked into the darkness. Emma felt her heart beat fast. This is my chance, she whispered. Her curiosity was stronger than her fear. She grabbed her coat and crossed the street. The night was silent. Her footsteps sounded too loud. She reached his door. It was unlocked. The smell hit her first. Rotten food. Old trash. Dirty clothes. Dust everywhere. The living room was a disaster. Trash bags on the floor. Broken plates. Old newspapers. Empty cans. The couch was torn. The carpet was stained. The walls were scratched. Emma felt her stomach twist. She walked deeper inside. The hallway was narrow and dark. The floor creaked under her feet. She reached a small room. The door was half open. She pushed it gently. Inside the room, she found something terrifying. A wall covered with photos. Photos of her house, her porch, her window, her kitchen, her bedroom. Photos taken at night, photos taken from outside, photos taken from inside her house. Emma's breath stopped. She saw one photo of herself sleeping, another of her brushing her hair, another of her talking on the phone. Then she noticed something worse. A small device on the desk, a long microphone, pointed at her house. She listened through open windows, through thin walls, through quiet nights. Emma felt her heart explode with fear. She heard the sound. The front door. He was back. Emma panicked. She looked around. There was a small closet in the corner. She ran inside and closed the door. Darkness swallowed her. Her breath was fast and loud. She heard footsteps, slow, heavy, moving through the hallway. He was coming. Emma covered her mouth. The footsteps stopped outside the closet. Silence. But then, a soft voice. "You came inside my house." Emma felt her whole body freeze. The door handle moved. Up, down. Then they whisper again. "You wanted to know what I see." The door began to open. The door opened only a little. Emma saw his face. Calm, focused, not hungry. He whispered, "You came inside my house." Emma stepped back, shaking. He opened the door fully, and then Emma saw it. A second room behind him, a dark room, cold, silent. He pushed the door open. Inside, she saw people. 3 of them. A woman sitting on the floor. A man lying on a mattress. Another woman leaning against the wall. They were alive, but they didn't scream. They didn't move fast. They didn't look at her with hope. They looked at her with empty eyes. Eyes that had seen too much. Eyes that had stopped fighting. Their faces were pale. Their lips dry. Their bodies thin. The man whispered. They were curious too. Emma stared at them, horrified. "Why? Why don't they scream?" she whispered. He smiled softly. A small, calm smile. "Because screaming doesn't help here." He stepped closer to her. They screamed the first days. They screamed the first weeks, but no one came. Emma felt her knees weaken. He continued. After some time, people stop screaming. They stop hoping. They become quiet. Emma looked at the captives again. One woman blinked slowly. Her eyes moved, following Emma, but she didn't speak. The man on the mattress lifted his hand a little, just a few centimeters. Like he wanted to reach her, but he didn't have the strength. Emma felt tears fall down her face. The man whispered, "Now you stay with them." He grabbed her arm. Emma tried to pull away, but he was stronger. He dragged her toward the dark room. The captives watched her enter, their eyes full of silent warning. The man closed the door behind her, locked it, and walked back to his window. Calm, quiet, ready to watch the neighborhood again, waiting for the next person who becomes curious.